So,
What was that?
welcome to the Saturday
Okay,
podcast, and I will be your host, Chan, and I'll be joined by Ola-chan and Mar-chan. You may know them from our last podcast, where we introduced ourselves. So, if you haven't listened to that, then go listen to that to understand what we really like. And yeah, so let's get started. So first, for the news for the week, there's only one news for the week this week, and it's inflation in Japan. What do you guys think of the word inflation?
Well, I actually looked up the word right now because I'm bad with politics and economics and stuff, so I just looked up it right now.
Same.
Really?
Well, if you connect the inflation to Japan,
Yep.
I can see it's a problem, and I
Yeah,
can see
yeah.
the future.
Do you guys
and
know
collapsing.
what is the problem with inflation?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
the price increases again and again over a given.
Do you guys know why it increases?
No.
Okay,
Can you
go ahead.
explain?
So inflation happens is actually a phenomenon that happens when for example in Japan, your Japanese yen value of that yen value is actually going down. So $1 last time used to be 110 yen, around 110 yen. But right now is around 139 yen, which is caused because first of all, either other countries are deflating, meaning their currency is going up in price, and that is to some extent a bad thing for a country or a good thing for other countries. And so inflation in Japan is to an extent a good thing. The Japanese government has been trying to inflate their currency for the past few years or the past few decades, and they have unsuccessfully have done it. But I think their point of reference of wanting to inflate their currency is around 120 yen. But right now it's around 139 yen. So they're quickly trying to revalue their currency. So inflation can actually happen in a way that in two ways. I don't really know one of the ways very specifically, but one way is to print a lot of money. The Japanese government prints a lot of money so that there's too much money, yen, lying around, that their currency goes down in value. And I think another way is what is happening right now. Some problems around because of COVID or because of a lot of foreign factors going around.
Russia and the Ukraine problem has definitely affected.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are the two ways that inflation can happen. And so what happens when inflation becomes to an extent is hyperinflation comes into play. Hyperinflation is when your currency devalues so much that it costs nothing. I think in some African countries that happen, the currency is so low in value that with $1 you can buy a lot of stuff, which is not a good thing. So what happens when hyperinflation kicks in is that you're trading with other countries. When you're trading with other countries, your currency is so low that other countries can literally buy your whole stock and still be okay with it. So your country becomes really poor all of a sudden. So right now it's a very worrying stage that inflation in Japan is pretty high. It's happening at a very high rate. So yeah, like it's the news for the week. Any like opinions about it?
Well, yeah, like I've now understood how like inflation works, and yeah, I recently went to the supermarket and everything is a bit like higher in price.
Yep,
So, like
especially those ones that you trade, like
Yeah,
they have to be
right.
traded. For example, meat or even iPhones have shot up in price. You know, like the iPhone,
also.
the iPhone 12 mini, is like 97,000.
What?
Wow.
Yes,
What?
yes. It's not a good price. Like in Apple Store, I
Yeah.
think if you search it right now, you can actually feel the inflation in
Yeah, I was
iPhone.
really,
Mostly
We
in
have to-
iPhones because
we have
Apple-
to get out of Japan as soon as
I know.
possible.
I need to move overseas.
yeah, that's why you invest your some of your currency into other country. Like for example, my father put some of his money in dollars.
Oh, really?
So now we're gonna be doing the English word for the week. So today we're gonna be talking about like my favorite word in English. Ubiquitous. You guys didn't really like this word, didn't you guys?
Well, I wouldn't say I didn't like it. I was.
You didn't? Believe me when I said there's a word called ubiquitous. That's
Sure,
first, right?
fair enough. Okay.
So ubiquitous. Ubiquitous, I actually use it quite a lot in my wording, or when I speak. Like for example, phones are ubiquitous these days, right? Like this kind of situations, I use it quite a lot. I think I use it more than I need to because I like to say that word.
It's a bit satisfying when you say ubiquitous, like
I know. Yeah.
fancy.
Yeah, it makes you look smart, eh? Like you
Yeah, definitely.
have this feeling that you're smart. So ubiquitous meaning is present, appearing, or found everywhere. So just now I said phones are ubiquitous, but that means that phones are everywhere at the same time. Like it's a bit different from last week's word simultaneously, where two people are speaking at the same time or something like that. But this is more towards more towards things.
Like, yeah, it's like used a lot.
Because if we say that person's ubiquitous, it's gonna be pretty scary.
You're right.
That person's
Right.
everywhere, like is he stalking you or something. But yeah, mostly used for things. I recommend you guys to use it in your
Yeah.
essays,
Yeah.
talking to your teacher to make you look smart, or doing presentation. Yep, to
Yeah,
make you
it's
look
pretty
smart.
useful, to be honest.
Yep, pretty useful.
Very nice.
So, next corner, recommended songs.
Yay!
Favorite section.
Yes.
There's a new section that we have actually made to show our recommended songs, to show off what songs we really like and what songs we really want you guys to hear. So we have picked 3 songs, one each, to show off our favorite songs. So why don't you start with Mabe-chan right now?
Okay, so the song that I chose is called Eventually, and the artist is called, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this correct, but Tame Impala. I'm not sure if it's correct, but yeah, that's the song. And this song, I don't know how to explain this song, but I think the song includes or can create every or any emotions that human beings can ever have, to be honest.
Yeah, we actually listened to it yesterday.
Yeah.
It was pretty calming.
Yeah,
Very like nostalgic feeling.
yeah, but like what was really interesting about that song was that it started out with a really like big beat of the drum or something, and then yeah, it just gradually blended in and had a calm mood. So yeah, it was a very cool song.
You can sleep with that. Like I was about to sleep yesterday.
Yeah.
Pretty nice song.
Yeah, it adapts to like every scene. That song was really nice.
So, what about Omi-chan right now?
Okay, so the song I recommend is called Heartbreak by Nihon. And as some of you can tell from the name, it's a Korean artist, and I like K-pop, so maybe this song is...
She really likes K-pop.
Well, this song might be a little bit like different from the songs you would expect hearing the genre called K-pop.
It's pretty different, like from what I have heard.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, because it's like a bit of... Yeah, obviously the title says Heartbreak, it's a sad song. So...
It's very hard to say it in words.
Yeah, it's hard to describe
recommended
songs in words.
Recommended to listen to it.
Yeah, check it out if you want to know
Heartbreak, Nihon. Yeah, check it out.
Check it out.
You may not know the Korean, so
Yeah, get the
on
subtitles on.
Yeah, for sure.
So my song pick for the week is Betelgeuse by Yuri. And as you can see from the title, it's a Japanese song. And well, this song, how do I say? Like it's like a sad song, but it really pushes you forward, you know, like
Right.
makes you wanna. It's sad and
Emotional, right?
yeah, emotional. It's very emotional and yeah, like how do I explain it though?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's so difficult to explain a song.
We gotta practice describing songs in words.
His voice
Yeah.
is like, nice. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, I'll really recommend you to listen to Betelgeuse as well as Drive Cry as possible. Though this artist has great his voice implies.
About that. well, yeah.
If you're interested in that, go search it up on the internet. But
He has a quite interesting
interesting
Life.
background.
Interesting life. Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. So this week's podcast is coming to an end. However, we have one more activity we have to do, which is, understand? You don't know what it is?
Let me guess. Is it Onayami Sodankai?
Yes,
Yay!
it is. Yes, it is. We have one onayami from an unknown unknown person. Unknown. Anonymous.
Yeah, unknown.
Completely anonymous.
If you guys want to be included in this podcast, please send us your onayamis so that we can talk about it.
Yeah, anything is fine.
Yeah, anything's fine. So this week's onayami, summer vacation just ended and classes began. I realized that I had tons of homework left for next class. What should I do? What should we do? Ooh. Did you have any experiences like that? Like,
Oh yeah,
really?
I think
I
everyone.
thought you were the type who finishes everything early.
Well, you learn everything new. I think not recently.
Yep.
Because if I do that recently, then my life will end. But like in elementary school and stuff like that, I was lazy, very lazy. So sometimes I didn't really do it. But yeah, and I once got scolded by a teacher, which was pretty bad. So after I got scolded, I did it, but you know, everyone goes through this phase, so it's not really like a serious problem that you have to like, kind of, you know, worry about. But I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna be okay.
Yeah, everything is gonna be okay at the
Yeah,
end of the day.
Yeah, you're
And
not
that-
gonna die.
Yeah, you're not gonna
That's
die.
okay.
It's not the end of the world.
It's the
Okay?
you're just, maybe you might just get scolded by the teacher.
Yeah,
But you learn from your mistakes.
life lessons.
That life lesson. You learn from your mistakes. Maybe from next time you can try to finish it on the first day of the summer holiday, if you can. I
On the
would
first day.
but,
Oh, I don't think so.
but maybe plan your time.
Yeah, schedule, time management, very important.
Very important. This actually reminds me of a time where I actually didn't do my homework. Not after summer holiday, but overall, I didn't do my homework, and I went to the teacher and said I didn't do my homework. Stay chat, and he actually had me stand outside the classroom for the whole period. Yeah, I think right now that would be the worst thing that could happen.
Yeah.
Last time it used to be canes. Like my father used to have be caned by the teacher if they didn't finish their homework. But right now I don't think there will be that kind of problem. You'll be fine. Is what I would try.
Yeah. Well, you guys gave in like emotional support, like an empathic episode, but I'm gonna give this anonymous person a practical advice. If your
Okay.
work is online, like if you have to use your computer or something, use the time you commute, or like it's summer vacation, right? Use the time you ride train or bus, or like when you're on a transportation, use that time to work on your essay. Yeah, and like when you just work too much on an essay and at the same time, I don't know how to say this, but like if you work on something too long, then like your brain starts to your brain stops working, right? So yeah, but like when you use the time for when you use the time you travel, then it's not that long, right? Like,
True.
Yes.
Yeah.
it's usually like around 30 minutes or an hour. So like that would be a good like time range, like a limit for you to like stop working stop working while you still have the energy. So like I think it's a really efficient way to just burst your knowledge out.
I feel that like my way of thinking stuff is that if I forget or like didn't want to do my homework, I wait until the next morning. I wake up like 4 in the morning. I go out for a walk. I come back and just do my work in the remaining time. Well, first exercise actually makes your brain work.
Yeah.
Actually makes your brain work. So maybe go out for a walk, go for a spin with your family, or go out to eat. If you're hungry, your brain can't work. So
Yeah,
go out to
refresh
eat.
yourself.
Refresh yourself. Focus for 1 hour. And just chill after that. Like chill for 5 minutes, do some meditation, start your homework again. Yep. And I do that until next class.
But
Yeah.
like I also think that it doesn't have to be an hour. It could be just like 10 to 15
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah,
doing
yeah,
some
that would
meditation and then kind of take a break. But I think you shouldn't like go to your phone while you're resting,
Yeah,
because then the phone is like, as everyone
It's like a
knows,
black hole.
phones are so addictive, and I've been through that phase where I wanted to rest for a while, and then I picked up my phone and I realized it was over an hour. And so you don't really realize the time is like passing by so fast. So instead of going to your phone, just take a walk, or as Chan said, go outside, take a fresh air, hang out with your friends, your family, eat, whatever, exercise, and refresh your brain. So yeah, that's my advice too.
Maybe one tip is to turn off your phone.
Yeah, just keep
Power it
your
off.
phone away from you.
Even if you want to research something,
Yeah,
just finish all your work first
for sure.
until you turn on your phone.
I know it'll be hard, in the first part, but it will get easier, I promise, because I've been through that, and I think you guys been through that as well. So
Yeah, listen to some music.
yeah, classical music, whatever you want, but not the phone.
Not the phone. No,
Yeah, not the phone.
just not the phone.
I can guarantee not the phone.
Okay. Just now when we talked about getting scolded by the teacher, this also reminded me of another thing when I poked too much holes with what they call it, the pin. They put that makes holes in the wall so that you can put your paper on it.
Oh, okay.
Like the
what is that
cork
called
board.
again? What?
The cork board, isn't it? Like, is it? Yeah.
The one the pin that you put on that.
Oh, just the pin.
Yeah, just a pin.
Oh.
And
Okay.
and in my class, I was in the wall side, okay? And there was that pin. So I actually kept on poking the wall. I don't know, it just felt satisfying. So
Little
kept on
Tenjan
poking the
trying
wall.
to destroy the school.
Yeah, when I was small.
Ooh.
I think that was grade like 4 or something. So I kept on poking the wall until there was too much holes,
Oh no.
and my teacher finally found out that there was so much holes on the wall that he not only scolded me, but brought me to the principal's office.
Oh. Oh no.
There I spent around 10 minutes getting scolded. Why do you do this? Like,
Yeah, I want to
I
know
know.
too, honestly.
I don't know why I did it. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I
kids
think
do
it just felt
random
satisfying,
things.
you know,
Yeah, I understand that.
making new holes.
Yeah,
It's
we
so
were so random.
Yeah. So random. I don't know what goes on in their brains, but we do stupid things.
Yep.
And that's okay.
That's okay. Mistakes are done.
Yeah,
That's what kids do. That's their job, to make mess and do stupid things. But,
Yeah, and forget homework. So it's gonna
Yeah.
be fine.
Just chill. Try to do as much as you can. With the tips stated just now. And just live your life. If you get scolded, don't be too down. Even if your mental's too weak.
Like us.
Yep.
I guess
Our mentals are bad.
everyone,
Everyone
our
here.
mental health are a little low.
So, this is time has come. The second podcast, our second podcast have ended. Any comments from you guys?
Well, like compared to the second take of the first podcast, if you guys know what I mean, it went a bit like, how do you say, like a bit cringy, like.
Yes, it's a bit cringe. Yeah.
Yeah, but it was fun. You gotta cut all the professional
Now cut all the
parts
stuff.
of the.
Just cut it.
Because I
cut everything.
have no idea what I said.
Put some transition.
No, you were fine. You were fine.
Oh, you were fine.
Yeah.
I think I spoke a bit.
No, the problem is me. I don't even know what I'm saying. My English is just
We are all faulting ourselves.
all over you. Yeah. Let's just we were all.
Let's just chill. Let's just chill. Yeah.
Just take a deep breath.
We did a good job.
Yeah,
We did a good job.
high five to ourselves.
Yay.
Hug ourselves.
Hug ourselves.
You did a good
Good
job.
job.
Good job. Yeah. So anyway, this is the second podcast. Get ready for the next one because we'll have a lot coming in
Yeah.
next week.
Stay
We may have a
tuned.
guest. We may.
Mhm.
Yay.
We may.
We may. Not
Just a may.
guaranteed.
Okay, not guaranteed.
Just a may.
Don't sue us if. Yeah, but see you guys next time. We'll be signing off.
Peace out.
Peace out.